Hello guys, I saw some comments and complaints in the internet about memory cards failures and damage. Some people lost their photos and videos. Also, last week I was with one of my friends and we were talking about cameras and we were talking about memory cards, and he told me that he lost all his vacation photos because his memory card stopped working and he's not able to read the contents and the photos and videos from his memory card on his camera and also from his computer. He's not able to recover his data. So I start thinking about the things that we can do to protect our memory cards from damage or failures. I looked in the internet, I checked some trusted reviews, and also I tried to summarize what usually I do with my memory cards and how I'm using it. Because guys, I never faced a situation like this, that I lost my data or I lost my photos and videos, but this can happen anytime our memory cards can stop working. So what we can do to protect our memory cards, I tried to summarize all the points I have, and also I checked some comments from professional photographers and videographers and some trusted reviews. So in today's video guys, I'm trying to build something what I call is the ultimate guide to protect your memory cards from damage or failures. Let's start. First thing, before we start talking about the steps we can do to protect our memory cards from failures or damage, let's talk about some memory cards basics. We need to stop looking to the memory cards as a piece of plastic. The memory cards consists of a flash memory, controller, and many other things. So there is components inside the memory cards. It's not just a plastic piece. There is something in the memory card called file allocation table, the FAT table. This FAT table, it's some kind of register for the location of our data. So formatting our memory cards means clearing that FAT table, but still keeping the data. So if we manage to format our memory cards, we are just deleting the FAT table. We are not deleting the actual data. Because of this, even after formatting our memory cards, still we can use software like Lexar Image Rescue or SanDisk Rescue Pro to recover our images and photos from memory cards. Now let's talk about very important points when it comes to memory cards. If we manage to follow these points, we will minimize the probability of having damage or failure in our memory cards. First thing, do not use cheap memory cards. Do not use cheap memory card and expect this memory card to last forever. Cheap memory cards will not last for a long time. So we need to buy memory cards from known brands like Lexar, like SanDisk. Currently I'm using SanDisk Extreme Pro memory cards and it is really high quality memory cards. So this is the first point. The second point, do not use cheap card readers. If you are using cheap card reader, you have high probability to lose your data. Your memory cards, it can stop working at any time. So you need to have good quality card reader to read your cards. For me, I'm using the Lexar Workflow HR2. This is Thunderbolt card reader. I'm using it with my iMac. There is another version from this card reader, which is a USB 3 card reader. Both versions comes with high quality and you can rely on this card reader to read your cards. This card reader, somehow it's expensive, but it is really high quality and it is modular design. You can add modules inside this card reader to read different type of cards. If you see it expensive, there is other options also from Lexar and from other companies. If you need to know more about card readers and to have high quality card readers, let me know in the comments below. Maybe later I can come back and shoot videos about high quality card readers. But in my channel, you can check the Lexar Workflow HR2 unboxing and detailed review of this nice and high quality card reader. I saw many memory cards getting failures or damage because of bad card readers. So this point, it is very, very important. The third point is turn off the camera, then pull the memory card. You need to make sure that the camera stopped writing on the memory cards. There is little lid inside the cameras. This will indicate that the camera now is writing on the memory card. You need to make sure that this lid just stopped working, and to be in the safe side, after this lid stopped blinking, just turn off the camera. Turn off the camera, then pull your memory cards. By this, you will make sure that there is no writing sessions on your memory cards. Fourth point, do not use all the capacity on your memory card. For me, I'm using the Sony AX100 camera, and inside this camera I have SanDisk Pro, Extreme Pro, 128 gigabytes memory card. I never used the full capacity of this memory card. Why? Because this will decrease the performance of the memory card. So always I try to record up to 100 gig, then I offload it. I just take backup of this memory card, then I put it again in my camera, format it, and start using it again. So do not use the full capacity of your memory card, because this will decrease the performance of your memory card. Point number 5, do not delete the images or videos from the camera directly, because the camera, it is bad in file management. So never ever delete photo or video from your memory card while it is inside your camera. Why? Because again, the camera, it is bad in file and media management. Even if you took many photos, and if you did not like any photo or video, you can delete it, or format it later, not now. Because if you manage to delete it, this will make some kind of mess in the memory card's fat table. Point number 6, format your memory cards on regular basis. Always try to keep this habit. Keep formatting your memory cards after long recording, or after having a lot of photos. For example, you are on vacation, you are going outside every day, and you are taking hundreds of photos. Every day when you go back to the hotel or to home, try to format your memory card. This will make your memory card clean and faster. Point number 7, format the memory card on the camera, not on your computer. So do not delete any file, image or video using the camera. Just shoot using your camera. Shoot images, photos and videos. Do not delete your files using the camera. After you finish your shooting, just take the memory card, plug it inside any card reader, good quality card reader, and connect this card reader to your computer. Take complete backup of your footage, then return the memory card to your camera and do the format inside your camera, because each camera manufacturer uses a special type of formatting. Even if you have two cameras from the same manufacturer, like two Sony cameras, two Canon or two Nikon cameras, and you are using the same memory card on both of them, each time when you switch the memory card from camera A to camera B, make sure you format the camera on the destination camera. Point number 8, safely remove or eject the memory card from your computer. Like what we said with the cameras, before you pull your memory card from your camera, make sure your camera is switched off. Here also, before you pull the memory card from your card reader that is connected to your computer, make sure that you eject or remove the memory card from your computer. Point number 9, If you are professional photographer or videographer and you are getting money from what you are doing, make sure you have camera with a dual memory cards or dual memory card slots. This is the best way to do backup of your photos and videos on the go. For example, if you are shooting weddings or if you are shooting parties and you are paid for this, you don't need to be in a situation to lose the photos that you just took and the client just paying you money to shoot the event or to shoot the wedding. In my case, I'm using the Nikon D750 camera. This camera, it supports 2 SD cards. You can put inside this camera 2 SD cards to be able to shoot to the 2 SD cards at the same time. I'm using here the SanDisk Extreme Pro, 64 gigabytes for each card. Why you need to have such camera or to have a camera with 2 SD cards, to support 2 SD cards? Because you can, from the configurations of the camera, you can ask the camera to write the data, the photos and videos on card number 1 and to use card number 2 as backup of card number 1. In this case, if one of the cards stopped working, if one of the cards got damaged, failure, you can rely on the second card to have the data, to have the photos, to have the videos that you just recorded using your camera. Now, some people will complain and will say, I don't have camera that supports 2 memory cards, and the cameras that usually supports 2 memory cards, it's expensive cameras. Yes, this is true, but still there's other features you can use. For example, the entry-level cameras nowadays, it comes with some nice features like Wi-Fi features. This feature, the Wi-Fi feature, you can use it to take backup of your photos on the go. You can use the Wi-Fi feature to connect your smartphone with your camera, and you can pull all your photos from your camera SD card using the Wi-Fi application installed on your smartphone. Also, there's application from Nikon called SnapBridge. This is an amazing application, and now it is available on their new cameras like the Nikon D3400 and the D5600. So you can check this application. It is really amazing application, and this application will give you the flexibility to pull the photos and videos from your camera and store it on your smartphone. Also, after that, you can take it from your smartphone and put it in any cloud service. So there is a solution always to take backup from your photos while you are on the go. Point number 10, update your camera firmware to the latest firmware version, because sometimes the manufacturers, they are pushing firmware updates, and this firmware updates, it comes to address some memory cards issues. Point number 11, make sure you have enough battery for your camera before you start shooting. If your battery stops, the camera will stop, and this will be extremely bad for the memory card. You don't need to be in a situation while you are recording a video or taking photos and your camera just stopped working because of the battery while it is writing or while it is accessing the memory card. So always make sure your battery is charged and you have extra battery with you. Point number 12, keep your memory cards safe by putting the cards in a bag or organizer. Do not just throw your memory cards inside your travel bag and expect these memory cards to last. Make sure always to put your memory cards in some kind of organizer like this one. I'm keeping my memory cards in some small bag like this one. This will protect the memory cards, and you will always have direct access to the memory cards inside your bag. Even I'm trying to take this experience to the next level, I'm now looking for hard case and waterproof organizer for memory cards. In today's video, guys, I tried to do some kind of summary or some kinds of listing some points that I believe if we manage to do it, we will make our memory cards last for a long time. I hope, guys, you enjoyed this video. Please, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, share the video if you want. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more videos, and see you all in the next one.